What up, YouTube? It's Blake the Matchbox, Blake the Spinal Form, Blake the Mike Spiegel, Blake the Mike Mugen, whatever you want to call me. Blake the Hidden Flows. As long as you put the Blake before it. Bang. Back again. And I'm going to talk about the first time I lost my virginity. It happened strangely, yo. You know, they say good things come in threes. This came in threes. So, I woke up like every other morning I do. Was going to the bus station. Got a bus station in our city that you wait at and wait on the TARC bus to come pull up. So I hit my homie to see if he wanted to come with me. You know, we went out and went to different job locations and applying for jobs. This is way back then, man, early teens. And so he gets over. We sitting down waiting on the bus. This chick comes in. This chick comes in all white. Light skin. Hair all the way down to her booty. So hey, what's up? She didn't even look at me. Passed right by me and ignored me. Didn't even look at me. Didn't even turn. She didn't even turn. So I was like, fuck that bitch. You know, she thought she was all that. That's what I said in my head. I didn't literally tell her, you know, F that bitch. I said it in my head like, man, fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Fuck her. She thinks she's all that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm young, young and dumb, man. You flip off because a girl don't speak to you, you know? You flip off when a chick don't speak to you. So, we hit the mall. I'm telling you, man, it was like an angel, man, coming through them two doors, man. It was, oh man, I never seen something so. So, anyway, we caught the bus, went on our way to the mall. We was applying for job applications, you know, putting in for jobs, you know, filling out job applications. And there she was. There she was, yo. There she was. She was in the clothing store, in the front of the clothing store. She was like, hey, ain't you the guy that spoke to me earlier? I was like, yeah. She was like, my bad for ignoring you. I was so in a rush. She was like, here's my number. Hit me up. And we just started conversating and stuff like that. Okay. So we leave out the store. Putting in more job applications and stuff. It's getting later. It's getting later in the day. So my homie, he was ready to go. You know, I am too. You know, the mall, you know, eventually the mall, I think it was a Sunday, so the mall closes at about 5 or 6. So my homie runs out. He's like, man, we gotta catch the bus, man, because this is the last bus that goes to our part of town, whatever. So he runs. I think it was the last 2, 3 buses. So he's like, come on, man. See, he's running. He's skinny. I'm fat as shit back then. He catches the bus, man. He caught the bus. I missed it. I didn't, I was running too far behind, and he caught the bus, and the bus drove off by the time I could even get there. Everything happens for a reason, yo. Everything in life happens for a reason. I missed the bus for a reason. She didn't speak for a reason. She gave me a number for a reason. We went out there to the mall to put in job applications for a reason. The reason behind all that was for me to lose my virginity. Not knowing. That's what it was going to lead up to. So, if I would have caught that bus with my homie, I would have never saw her a third time. I saw her a third time that day. First time was at the bus station. Second time was in the clothing store in the mall. Gave me a number. Told me to hit her up. Third time was the second TARC bus that I had caught after my homie had caught the other TARC bus that we missed. She was in the very back seat in the corner. Now, I could have sat anywhere on the bus. And what's the odds of her being on that bus at that time in the back seat? What's the odds of that? It happened for a reason, yo. So I get on the bus. I pay for my bus fare. Went to the back of the bus. There she was. She was in the corner. She was on the left side, on the right side of the bus. Left, right. Well, if I'm sitting here, this is right, this is left. So she's on my right side. So I'm in the middle. I'm right here. She's to my right. So we talked the whole way home, talking. And, she hit me that same night. We end up, getting out to talk stuff together. She hit me the same night. We talking. A couple days go by. We talking. 3 days in, she come over to my house. She got on this skirt. Forgot what she had on. I remember the color panties. She had on some light blue panties, man. There was about, what color? Let me see. There was about this color, man. There was this color. But this bear. There was this color. A little lighter. So we go to my bedroom. I invite her over. My peoples is at work. We go to my bedroom. We chilling. Watching TV. I turned on something. I forgot what I turned on. She's sitting in the chair. I think I'm laying on the floor. I'm sitting on the bed. I think I was laying on the floor. She was sitting in the chair. She had her legs crossed, so I could see a big part of her leg sticking out. I'm a virgin at this time. Nervous, hands sweating all over my face. Shivery. Heart beating out of my motherfucking chest. Do-do. Not knowing that she's gonna give me the pussy. This same day she came over. 3 days in, after just conversating with her over the phone. So she said, "Hey, you want to do something?" I think she said that. I said, like what? She gets on the bed, yo. She gets on my bed. I'm on the floor. She had her legs open. She had her legs. I can't do it. She had her legs like this, so I could see her blue panties. It was a thong. She had on a thong, yo. Heart beating out my chest. I'm like, I told her, I broke the news. I'm like, I'm a virgin. She's like, it's all cool. We gonna go slow. She takes her panties off. It's my first time seeing real pussy. Mm. I'm telling you, this chick was a Mexican, yo. Mexican Latin something. She wasn't black. She wasn't white. She was Mexican. Black hair all the way like a fucking Indian down to her ass. Past her ass. Like her hair was just long as shit, yo. She real hair. There ain't no fake fucking weave shit. She had hair here, yo. Longer than my fucking jacket, yo. You know what I'm saying? Hair longer than my fucking jacket. The baddest chick I've ever had in my fucking entire life. I've had mixed chicks and Latinos. She was the baddest. And the thing about it is she didn't need no makeup. A lot of these chicks out here gotta have makeup. My beautiful queen I got now, she don't gotta wear no makeup. She's just naturally beautiful anyway. But this chick too. She was alright. So we get on the bed, we do a little, we get a little action in. My granny's in the other room. My mom's gone to work, but my granny heard it. She's like, "What is all that noise? Blake, what's all that noise?" And I'm like, "It's nothing, Granny." You know. I'm like, "It's nothing." So I whispered to her. I'm like, let's chill the noise down and go in the closet. I had this big walk-in closet. Like you could put a whole nother bed inside the closet. The closet could be another room. It was that big. We put a cover down on the in the closet on the closet floor. Put a pillow down. I strapped up again. Put another condom on. I had these banana condoms. The condoms smell like banana. It tastes like banana, you know. And I think she sucked me off or something, and I'm in the pussy, man. I'm in there going hard with her and stuff like that. And I was so in my emotions, yo. Back then, I'm so in my emotions back then. I'm like, no, don't never leave me. I never want you to leave. I used to tell her shit like that, you know. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to go. So in my fucking emotions back then, man. You know, you're young. I know a lot of you guys, man, y'all try to say, I ain't in my feelings. But when you're young, you do stupid shit. You don't really notice it, man, because you're young. You don't know the fucking game, bro. You don't know it like that. So until you get up. So I'm young, man. I'm in my feelings. I'm in my emotions. Like, I want to. It's my first time getting some, and I guess my first actual real little relationship I had, man. I had started something with her. You know, I'm like, I don't ever want to lose you. She's like, I don't want to lose you neither. All this shit. We ended up stopped catching a bus. I ended up getting a moped. After the sex and shit, I go over to the house. I think another day after that, we had sex over her crib in her bedroom. We done it again. I met her mom. She had the Mexican flag on the wall, so I knew she wasn't from here. But what is she doing in this neighborhood? What is she doing in the hood? You know, in the ghetto. You know, she didn't live too far away from my home. You know, but so I ended up getting a moped. I took some money, got a moped, and this is all to keep a female, yo. I did this to keep a female. Like, you know the extent guys go to keep a female when you're young, or when you're just a sucker, or when you're just in denial. You do all kind of things to keep a female, not knowing that this shit's not gonna last forever. I didn't have that mentality in the back of my mind, like, this shit's not gonna last forever. I'm thinking, like, this is the one I'm gonna marry. This is the one that she broke my virginity. I'm gonna be with her forever. She's the one. And the sad part about it is, I took all my money to get a moped to ride her around, to impress her. But I should have got a car at that time. So I hit my homie up. I'm like, bro, can you take me out here and get this moped? This moped was like a fucking vacuum cleaner. Noisy, seat ripped up, light broke on it, all kind of noises, needed some work. I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted a moped so I can take her back and forth to work. Being a sucker. So I hit up, I'm like, hey, babe, I got the moped. She hops on every morning. Nick, it's about fucking, man, how cold was it? It was about, man, 15, 13, 15 degrees out. You know what I'm saying? It's cold as shit outside. Every morning I pick her up. Beep, beep. Pull up to the crib. Beep, beep. You know the moped got the little horn on it. Beep, beep. She come out. Take her all the way to St. Matthews every day, yo. Dropped off at work. One day she hit me up. She's like, "Hey, come out here. I'm gonna take you out to lunch." She took me out to lunch to this Mexican spot, Mexican tacos. Some spot, Taco Bell. I think it was a Mexican spot. She eats. You know, she's Mexican, and it was far, man. She paid for my meal and everything. We hopped back on the moped, and one night we was riding, man. You know, we just had fun nights. You know, we was riding. I was picking up from work. You know, didn't have a car, and it's cold as shit. But she's with me because I got a ride, because I can take her back and forth. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? Not thinking that, you know, I don't know, man. Not thinking that she is using me at the same time. So one night we riding. I think we was on the way out to her job or whatever, pick up her check or something, her work check. We riding, the moped broke down. The moped broke down in the middle of nowhere, yo. We far out of shit. So we pushing the moped. I'm pushing the moped. She's walking beside me, whatever. It's dark as shit, man. I ain't got no weapons on me. Thank God. Thank God. It was a gas station. I didn't even see it coming, yo. It just came out the blue. It was a fucking gas station around the corner. This Mexican had looked at the moped. He rigged some shit up, cut his feet on it, put his feet on it. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Moped starts running again. We back to action. Drop, get off, get out there, get the work check, come back. I had to put the moped in some repair, you know, how to get it repaired or whatever. We caught the bus, you know, we was back to catching the bus and shit, all that. Like, she hit me up one night. She said, "Hey, Blake." She said, "You don't mind me working with this dude named Sean? He's working with his music, and he said I can be a help to him in his music." you know, me not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, I didn't really think, you know, you young, you don't think it like that, you know. Like, okay, if this dude's rapping. Now, mind you, was I rapping back then? I was rapping back then, but I wasn't rapping back then. I wasn't focused on the shit. That's why I say, guys, women love a man that's on his purpose, on his mission. If you ain't on your purpose and on your mission, she gonna, man, what the fuck? Well, what am I messing with this guy for? He was on his purpose, on his mission. He was doing shows and shit. So she was like the promoter. She was like promoting what he was before he actually did the shows and what he was putting out as mixtape and shit. She was promoting it. Probably knocking her. You know she was knocking her dude. No, he was knocking her down. So, you know, a couple of days after that, she hit me. She's like, you know, this little relationship we had went on for about a month or two, man. So after she told me she started working with this dude with the music, I didn't hear from her too much, you know, after that. You know, I wasn't even really taking her to work, I don't think. This guy was probably picking her up. You know, he was, had a whip. Probably picking her up, knocking her down, taking her to work. And so one night, man, I get a call. She called me up. She's like, she's shedding tears on the phone and shit. And she's talking about, Blake, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I gotta go back to Tennessee. I'm moving back to Tennessee. You know, and it's crazy, dog. I mean, she's moving back to Tennessee. Cause her parents want her back. I think she had some peoples up there that wanted her back up there because she said she wasn't really doing nothing here, and she had more opportunity in Tennessee, her hometown where she was raised up at, and she had friends and stuff back there. So, you know, I kind of shedded tears with her, man, over the phone, man. That was my first time shedding tears over a bitch, you know. My first time, man, shedding tears, dog. You know, like, it was weak, bro. It was weak. It was weak as fuck. So, a couple years passed, man. I think 2 years passed. I'm on the target bus again, man, as always. I'm getting off the bus. Hey, Blake. I turned around and I turned my head back in front of me. She kept calling me, Blake, Blake, Blake. Did like that, man. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck you, dog. For putting me through that bullshit. For real. Fuck you, dog. For having me showing my emotions. Fuck you, bro. So, somehow, I think that same night after that, day after that, it's a number, man, that calls my phone. I'm like, how the fuck this bitch? It's her. How the fuck she get my number? I didn't even get my number. Man, when she said Blake, I did like that and got off the bus. I didn't even give my number. How the fuck did you get my number? Yo, I had a brand new phone and everything. How the fuck you get my number? Weird. You know, we start talking again, man. Then she bringing up this nigga again, dog. She bringing up the nigga Sean again. So she's like, man, I can't talk to you no more, Blake, and woo. And, okay, bitch, goodbye. Never heard from her again, dog. And that's why I say, man, don't never, man, put your all in these females, man. Don't never. Don't never, dog. Don't never put your all in these females. Don't never, dog. I don't give a damn how bad she look. I don't give a damn how good the sex is. I don't give a damn what she does for you. Don't never, ever, ever ever put your all in a female, dog. The minute you do, the minute she gonna break your motherfucking heart. The minute you do, your guard down, she gonna be knocking off the next nigga. The minute you do, she gonna start fucking with you because you ain't on your fucking purpose. She gonna see the next nigga on his purpose, and that's who she gonna go after. So don't never put your all in these females, man. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Learned it at a young age. Everything happens for a reason. And once you figure out the reason, you can figure out a little bit about life. You can figure out a little bit why it happened. What was the lesson that you learned from it? God always gonna let it happen to you, man. He's always gonna let things happen for a reason. Ain't nothing gonna happen in your life that's not gonna happen for a reason. That's not gonna make you stronger. That's not gonna open your eyes up more. So every female after that, I let my experiences not get that far. I let my emotions not get that far. I let my, my feelings get the best of me. Messing with females after that experience. Now I'm equipped to handle it in a different way. So everything in life happens for a reason. It can break you, or it can teach you. It can show you something. It showed me something. Yeah, it was all right to lose my virginity, but something good came with it. Something bad came with it, and that's what God. That's what happens, y'all. It taught me a lesson. Never put your all in a female. Never. 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 Stay on your nofap. Stay on your semen retention. Don't be too focused on the females, man. You know? Yeah. Real shit. But yeah, man. And I ain't never seen them no more after that. So it is what it is, yo. I ain't tripping. I got my beautiful queen with me, man, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't put my all in her, Shit. It is what it is. You never know what tomorrow might happen, man. Break up and not stop, stop messing with each other. Anything can happen, man. You never know. I can't put my all in her. I gotta focus on me. I gotta keep doing this YouTube. I gotta keep doing these beats. I gotta keep doing this rapping. I gotta try to sell stuff online. I gotta try to make some hustles. I gotta try to do some shows. I gotta try to make some moves. I gotta try to figure out some different hustles, man. Different ways to get some income coming in. Different ways of keeping shit generating. Different ways to get my name out. Different ways of marketing. Different ways of promoting my music. I can't focus on her. That's just what it is, yo. It's Blake the Matchbox, Blake the Spinal, Blake the Mike Spiegel, Blake the Mike Mugen, Blake the Hidden Flows, whatever you want to call me. As long as you put the Blake before it. Bang. On to the next one, yo. I'm gone. Peace. One love.